The Citizen's Path, navigating life in ancient Rome. Ancient Rome was a large and carefully planned city with gleaming white marble temples and palaces, a bustling public square called the Forum, and grand houses built around courtyards. Despite its grandeur, Rome also had its share of dirt and danger with the maze of side streets and slums. Romans were poor and performed unskilled labor for work. As a cosmopolitan city, Rome was home to people from various cultures and regions, including Greeks, Syrians, Jews, North Africans, Spaniards, Gauls, and Britons. The daily life of the average city dweller was often routine, while those living outside the cities and towns and on small farms led much simpler lives. The Roman Empire was built on the labor of enslaved people and citizens, with many seeking to attain Roman citizenship. In this video, we will explore how different aspects of life in ancient Rome affected its citizens. We will discuss their social order, politics, religion, entertainment, food, health, and education, providing a comprehensive look at the fascinating world of ancient Rome. So let's embark on this journey together and discover the challenges and opportunities that shape the lives of Roman citizens, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Social order. Ancient Rome, a civilization that spanned over a millennium, was characterized by a social order that consisted primarily of two classes, the patricians and the plebeians. Throughout the years, the social dynamics between these two orders transformed significantly, leading to an intricate power struggle that lasted for more than 200 years. In the early days of the Roman Republic, the patricians enjoyed a monopoly of power, as they were the aristocratic class, holding all significant political and religious offices. On the other hand, the plebeians represented the common citizens, began with limited rights and privileges, possessing only the right to vote in the assemblies. Over time, the plebeians gradually gained more rights and privileges as they relentlessly protested and demanded reforms. These protests, also known as the conflict of the orders, led to the eventual establishment of various laws and institutions that allowed plebeians to hold political offices and enjoy more equitable rights. By the end of the Republic, the distinction between the patricians and plebeians had diminished considerably. Both orders amassed wealth and influence, and intermarriage between the two became more common. The plebeians could even rise to prominence through their achievements in trade, commerce, or military service. The social order of ancient Rome had a profound impact on the lives of its citizens. Patricians, as members of the aristocracy, enjoyed better access to education, land, and political offices. Plebeians, on the other hand, were required to pay taxes and serve in the army. However, they could form associations or guilds to protect their interests and benefit from the growing economic opportunities in Rome. Politics. Ancient Rome experienced a remarkable political transformation, evolving from a city-state ruled by kings to a republic and ultimately an empire. Each form of government had its unique advantages and disadvantages for the citizens, significantly impacting their lives and the development of Roman civilization. In its earliest days, Rome was a small city-state ruled by kings with limited power and territory. Under this monarchical system, the citizens had little say in their government, and the king held absolute authority. This period laid the foundations for Rome's later development. The Roman Republic emerged after the last king was overthrown, and it marked a significant shift in Rome's political landscape. Under the Republic, the citizens could elect their leaders, known as magistrates, and participate in lawmaking through the Roman Senate and various assemblies. This period saw Rome expand its influence, conquering many lands and establishing itself as a dominant power in the Mediterranean. The Roman Empire followed the Republic, reaching its peak of power and prosperity during this era. The transition to an imperial system was characterized by the rise of emperors who held supreme authority. Under the empire, citizens enjoyed peace and stability brought by the Pax Romana, but they also faced tyranny and corruption, as power was often concentrated in the hands of a few individuals. Throughout Rome's political evolution, the lives of its citizens were heavily influenced by the ruling system. Under the kings, citizens had minimal political influence. In contrast, the Republic allowed for greater citizen participation in governance through elections and lawmaking. The empire, while offering peace and stability, often came with the cost of tyranny and corruption, as power was centralized in the emperor and his inner circle. Religion was deeply ingrained in ancient Rome's culture and society, influencing nearly every aspect of daily life. The Romans worshipped a vast pantheon of gods and goddesses, each representing different aspects of life, and were open to adopting deities from the various cultures they encountered or conquered. Religion. The Romans worshipped a multitude of gods and goddesses, each holding dominion over specific aspects of life. such as love, war, agriculture, and the household. This polytheistic belief system allowed the Romans to attribute different phenomena to specific divine forces, thus making sense of the world around them. As Rome expanded and conquered new territories, the Romans encountered various cultures and religious beliefs. They often adopted the gods and goddesses of these cultures, integrating them into their own religious practices. This syncretism is a testament to Rome's ability to absorb and assimilate various aspects of the civilizations they came into contact with. Religion was deeply intertwined with the daily lives of the Roman citizens. Festivals, rituals, sacrifices, temples, and priesthoods formed an integral part of Roman society. Augurs or diviners were consulted to interpret the will of the gods through signs and omens. These religious practices permeated every aspect of Roman life, reflecting the importance of religion in their society. Roman religion greatly impacted the lives of its citizens in various ways. Citizens were expected to honor their gods by offering prayers and gifts, seeking their favor and protection. They also followed the will of the gods by consulting oracles or observing signs and omens. In addition, they celebrated their gods through feasts, games, and other festivities that fostered a sense of community and shared belief. Entertainment. Entertainment played a significant role in ancient Roman society, providing a variety of activities for both rich and poor citizens alike. From public bathing places to theatrical performances and thrilling spectacles, Roman entertainment served various purposes, including relaxation, socialization, education, and propaganda. There was no shortage of entertainment options in ancient Rome. Citizens could indulge in leisurely activities at the baths, where they could bathe, exercise, chat, read books, or play games. Theatrical performances were held in Roman theaters, offering comedies and tragedies based on myths or historical events. Chariot races captivated audiences at the circus, while the amphitheaters hosted gladiator fights and animal shows. Entertainment in ancient Rome fulfilled numerous functions for its citizens. It provided opportunities for relaxation and leisure, enabling citizens to unwind from the stresses of daily life. Entertainment also served as a means of socialization, as people gathered to enjoy these activities together. Furthermore, it acted as a form of education, particularly in the case of theatrical performances, which often depicted historical events or moral lessons. Lastly, entertainment could be used as a tool for propaganda, showcasing the power and might of the Roman state. The various forms of entertainment had a profound impact on the lives of Roman citizens. The baths were accessible and affordable, offering a place for relaxation and social interaction. Theaters allowed citizens to appreciate the arts, immersing themselves in stories of myth and history. Circuses provided thrilling races between chariots pulled by horses or other animals, captivating audiences with intense competition. Finally, the amphitheaters were the site of bloody battles between gladiators or wild beasts, showcasing the bravery and skill of these fighters. Food. Food was an essential aspect of life in ancient Rome, serving not only as nourishment but also as a source of pleasure. The types of food consumed varied depending on one's social class and region, reflecting culture and identity. Food in ancient Rome was influenced by factors such as climate, trade, and agricultural techniques, resulting in diverse and rich culinary traditions. The diet of ancient Roman citizens differed based on their social class and region. The poor typically consumed bread made from wheat or barley, porridge made from grains, vegetables like beans or lentils, cheese made from sheep or goat milk, and fruits such as apples or grapes. In contrast, the rich enjoyed a more varied diet, including meats like pork and chicken, fish such as tuna and mackerel, eggs from chickens or ducks, honey and wine made from grapes. The affluent in ancient Rome indulged in exotic dishes to showcase their wealth and refined taste. These dishes included delicacies such as peacock tongues and flamingo brains, which were rare and expensive. Such culinary extravagance was a symbol of status and power, setting the elite apart from the common people. The daily eating habits of ancient Romans were structured around three main meals: breakfast, or ientaculum, lunch, or prandium, and dinner, or cena. The timing of these meals often depended on the individual's schedule and occupation, with cena being the most important and substantial meal of the day. Health. Health was a crucial aspect of life in ancient Rome, essential for survival and overall well-being. Factors such as hygiene, diet, exercise, and medicine played significant roles in maintaining health, while challenges such as diseases, injuries, and pollution threatened the well-being of Roman citizens. Hygiene was a critical component of maintaining good health in ancient Rome. Romans valued cleanliness and made efforts to bathe regularly at public baths or by using water from aqueducts or fountains. These practices contributed to the overall health and well-being of the Roman populace. Nutrition was another vital factor in promoting health in ancient Rome. Romans aimed to eat a balanced diet, following the advice of writers such as Cato or Pliny, consuming a variety of foods, including fruits, vegetables, grains, and proteins, ensured that they received the necessary nutrients to maintain their health. Physical fitness was highly valued in ancient Rome, and citizens engaged in various forms of exercise to stay healthy. Activities such as walking, running, swimming, practicing martial arts, or participating in sports contributed to the overall well-being and fitness of the Roman people. Romans sought to treat their illnesses and injuries through the use of herbs, spices, oils, vinegar, and by consulting doctors or surgeons. These treatments were essential for addressing various health issues and preserving the health of Roman citizens. Despite their efforts to maintain good health, Romans faced numerous health risks. Epidemics such as malaria, plague, smallpox, and tuberculosis posed significant threats, while poor sanitation, crowding, and violence contributed to health hazards. These challenges tested the resilience and resourcefulness of the Roman people in their pursuit of health and well-being. Education. Education was a vital aspect of life in ancient Rome, crucial for both personal development and social advancement. The type of education received by Roman citizens depended on factors such as gender, social class, and age, and it reflected the individual's values and goals. Education in ancient Rome was influenced by culture, literature, and rhetoric, shaping the lives of its citizens in numerous ways. The education experienced by Roman citizens varied based on their gender, social class, and age. Boys from wealthy families typically received formal education from private tutors or schools where they studied subjects such as literature, rhetoric, and mathematics. In contrast, girls from affluent families received informal education from their mothers or nurses, learning about domestic duties and social etiquette. Children from less fortunate families, however, often received little to no formal education and instead learned valuable life skills from their parents or through work. Education in ancient Rome was heavily influenced by factors such as culture, literature, and rhetoric. Greek culture, for example, played a significant role in shaping Roman education, as many Roman educators admired and adopted Greek teaching methods and subjects. Literature, including poetry and prose, was a crucial component of Roman education, with students studying and imitating the works of great authors such as Cicero, Virgil, and Horace. Rhetoric, the art of persuasive speech and writing, was a central focus of education, as it prepared young Romans for careers in law, politics, and administration. Education played a crucial role in shaping the lives of ancient Roman citizens. For those who received formal education, it opened doors to careers in law, politics, administration, and literature, allowing them to contribute to Roman society in various ways. Education also provided social mobility for many Romans, as it enabled them to advance their social status and improve their quality of life.